All right, good evening, everyone. Today I am here to talk about Microsoft PowerPoint Lesson 4, PowerPoint Etiquette. And I would like you to, oops, let me move the rhinoceros, understand the basics of PowerPoint etiquette. Limited text, text that stands out in background, and clear titles. Let me make this smaller. How do I make this thing smaller? Oh, that doesn't do me any good. Hold on, let's see. I get rid of this rhinoceros. There, now he's gone. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get started. I'm going to open up a presentation because I want to remind you how to do this. And I have a presentation over here. Looks like this called Finding Jobs. So let me click that and open it. And there we go. Enable editing. Let me open. There's comments in this presentation. Okay, well, I'll look at that later. Okay, so slideshows are something people look at while you give a presentation. They should be easy to read. The text should be big and clear. It is also important to keep the text short and only highlight the important parts of your presentation. Let me go to slide 3 of finding a job. This slide is about the steps to finding a job. This slide has pictures and text. Text is the words you write in a slide. This slide is well made. There are a couple of pictures and a small amount of text. The text is simple and easy to read. Look how short that is. There's a picture that looks like they're looking for a job. They look happier than people are looking for a job. So I don't know if I can trust them. Okay, and you can write text in PowerPoint in different styles. These styles are called fonts. There are many different kinds of font. Let's see. Some fonts are easy to read, and other fonts make it look more interesting and artistic. Fun fonts can be useful for other applications, but in PowerPoint you should use the simple font that is easy to read. Let me look at size 4. Now here's slide 4. Let's look at the difference. Okay, so slide 3 is well made, and slide 4 looks like the font is too small. You can also change the size of the font. In PowerPoint, you want to use a larger font so it is easy to read the text. Let me look at slide 5. Oh boy, look at this. Look at slide 5 versus slide 3. What is the difference? 3 and 5. Okay. The problem with slide 3, now think about it for a minute, is the text is too light. It doesn't stand out. In this one, the text is black and the background is beige, so it stands out more. And I have a question for you. Let me freeze this for a minute. Before I ask that question, I think I have forgotten to state that we will learn to differentiate between difficult and easy to read slides and describe how to make slides easy to read. Tonight will be easy. So my question is, how can we change the font to make it easier to see? And what color should we make the font? So give yourself a minute to think about that, and I will give you the answer, or I'll give you suggestions. All right, I'm going to show you some slides, and I want you to tell me what to do. And I will pause. I'll ask you a question, you tell me what to do, and then I will give you the answer. All right, so let's look at slide 7. This slide is about how to search for a job. Something is wrong with the font. How can we improve the font on this slide? Okay, the answer is to make it, oh wait, I think this is the wrong one. Possibly this one. Yeah, how can we change the font on this slide? We can make it bigger. Okay, so Make that more like 40 or 20. Okay. And then 8. I think this is actually 8. Now, what is wrong with this font? That's right, we need to change the color. Oof, man, it's terrible. Control all. Let me do that. Control all. And let me change the color to black. That's better. And let's see. This one may be black too. All right. Searching for jobs. And slide 9. Let's see. What do you think about slide 9? What is the problem here? The problem is, look at this font again. It's terrible. You can't read it. So I'm going to hit select all, Control A. Not dancing script. Let me change it. Oh, chiller. Oh, that's even worse. Looks like something from Halloween. Oh, that looks too. Let's try Arial. Oh, that looks a lot better. So we changed the font so it's easier to read. Let me see what I'm doing, how I'm doing for time. Okay. So I'm going to go back to slide 3. Looks like my slides have been mixed up a little bit. This is a well-made slide. This slide is about the steps to find a job. When I give this presentation, I will share a lot of information, but I do not need to have all the information on my slide. I'm going to talk about this. I can say most of it out loud. My slide only needs to have the most important points so I don't forget, and so my listeners know how to follow and what I'm going to be talking about. Okay. So this is very simple. I just talk about searching for jobs, applying for jobs, interviewing, and accepting a job. It's very simple, and I'll do most of it by orally, by talking. So I want to move down, and I think this one is what is wrong with this slide? Okay, give yourself a couple of seconds. Pause the video if you need to. This slide has too much text. Look at that. I don't need to be there. If I'm going to give a presentation, I'll just give these people these handouts, and I don't need to say anything. This is the part you have to say. These points are just keep the students or the listeners going. Okay, and we can improve this slide by taking out all the text, like that. Oops. Look at that. That's a lot clearer. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. What's wrong with this slide? Give yourself a second to think about it. Yes, it has too many pictures. So what I would do is fill out the application. So I'd keep this one, send a resume. I'd keep that one and send a cover letter. I don't know if we need to have a cover letter. Oh, here's resume and cover. I see. Okay, so I'm going to take this one out. Take this one out. Take this one. I only need about 3 pictures. I don't want it to be too loud. Maybe move that around here. Move this here. I don't know how to fit everything, but and also we could probably make the text bigger. Oh, not that big. That's better. Now it's easier to read. It's not too cluttered. Okay. So let's look at here. There's too many pictures. And this slide, what can we do here? Once again, yes, take out all of this extra text. is too long. Also, in my opinion, it has I can't read the font very well. So for me, I'm going to Control A, and then I'm going to change it to Century. That looks better. And change this one to Century. Oh, Casteller. That looks okay. Okay, so I have large and clear font. Oh, once again, this one is it's not dark enough, so I need to make this font really dark. And it's too small, so I need to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so let me go back to so as you saw from this video, and it looks like it's a little bit shorter than usual, to make a good presentation, you need limited text, not too much text that stands out on the background, and clear titles. Okay, to make a good presentation. And let me make sure I covered this part. So you should be able to tell the difference between difficult and easy to read slides. Difficult slides have too much text. It's hard to see the text, and that may have too many pictures. And to make them easier, cut everything down to like one sentence, and make sure you don't have too many pictures, and the font is easy to read and it stands out. All right, thank you very much, and please ask me for the handouts now.